Hello again, watch fans. This is another watch from my collection. This is the Victorinox Swiss Army Chronograph Classic XLS MT, model number 241301. This watch I got from massdrop.com at Christmas time, reduced from probably about $700 or $800 US dollars down to 300. It is an old model or a discontinued model. You won't find, the watch came out in two versions. Came out in this silver dial, and it also came out in the gunmetal dial as well. The gunmetal dial being the one that was in the movie Source Code with Jake Gyllenhaal. For those of you that are familiar with Brietlings, this watch will remind you a lot of their AeroSpace model, the first gen, which has the dual analog digital components, non-backlighted of course. The watch itself is quite sizable. It's sort of 44mm case diameter across, not including the crown. The crown isn't a screw-in, it is simply a push-in or push-out, pull-out, and the crown operates as a pusher to work the functionality on the digital dials. It contains an ETA 988333 movement, and that, for those of you that are aware, is very similar to the movement that is in the Brietling AeroSpace, although the AeroSpace model is enhanced by Brietling to be thermo-compensated and as a result highly accurate. This is obviously not a thermo-compensated movement, but nonetheless still contains the ETA movement and is probably about 1/10 of the price, considering, actually probably even greater than that. This watch, if it were the Breitling, would go for maybe $5,000–6,000. This, like I say, was $300 from massdrop.com, and it represents really good value for money. You can see the crown is signed with the Victorinox Swiss Army crest. It is finished in a gunmetal PVD coating. The bracelet itself is quite sizable. It's a 23mm bracelet, solid links, and you can see they're quite sizable. They have a nice, beautiful finish to them. It has a double deployment clasp, so it has this. Let me just try and see this. That moves off, and then you've got the double deployment there. It's extremely secure. This will not come off. Again, it does have solid end links, as you can see, and again, I don't know about this. Like this is just obviously a plain steel case back. It says Victorinox Swiss Army, Swiss made, stainless steel, sapphire crystal, 100 meters water resistant. But it is in stainless steel. It would have been nice if they would have just finished this off in the PVD. But I suppose with this rubbing against your wrist all the time, that PVD coating may come off at some point, which make the watch look a little bit uglier. So after all of that, it maybe is better that it's just stainless steel. Again, the movement itself is lovely in terms of its accuracy. As you'll notice, this doesn't have a second hand. What you will see is that minute hand move every 30 seconds. A simple twist of the crown then goes to your function, so you can see there I have an alarm set at 6:39 AM in the morning. Another stiff twist, you go to the chronograph. Then you have your second time zone, timer, day and date, seconds and the date, and then also the time there, which is 11:24, and you'll see the second hand move just about now. Again, it does have an alarm, but again, with this watch having the closed case back, it's not as loud as the AeroSpace or an X33 as an example, but it is a nice little function to have. But I don't think it certainly wouldn't wake me up. But it is nice to have that there. Maybe sometimes during the day, if you want to do a little bit of intensive work and you want to set an alarm for half an hour of solid intensive work before having a little break, then you can do that sort of thing. It does have an anti-reflective coating on the sapphire crystal, so from all angles the watch is very legible. Lume on this is good. It's probably not as fantastic as, say, a Seiko, but it is certainly good enough for nighttime viewing. Again, the only problem or the drawback here is because it has the negative LCD display, that in the evening is very difficult to read. It is great in daylight, that's fine, but at night time the digital display is absolutely useless. Again, like I say, it is a fairly sizable watch at 44 mils across, but my wrist at 7.5 inches, it's not too bad. It is certainly got a bit of presence to it, and it is a kind of weighty watch. It's 142 grams, which is there or thereabouts 5 ounces. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the look at this Victorinox watch. By all means, if you have questions, please feel free to ask in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.